In this video, I'll show you how to record changes in employee contract. Employee can have some changes in its contract in terms of employment, such as promotion or raise in compensation or transfer to a new department or multiple changes, and this must be recorded in the database for proper net pay calculation. To access the document, go to HR and Payroll module, open Employment Contract Changes from the documents. Click on Create option to create a new document. Once the form opens, fill the required tab. On the main tab, you can specify particular changes to the employment contract in case the employee gets a raise, without a raise, or both. Make sure the employee field shows the name of the employee for whom these changes are being registered. Use the As of field to specify the date starting which the change will be in effect. It is auto-filled based on the current date of the document. In the transaction type field, you can select the type of transaction from the following options. That is transfer and change of pay if the changes involve changing department, position, and employee compensation. The fields that you can use to specify the transfer becomes available, or use the option change of pay if the changes involve only change of compensation. For this example, I'll choose transfer and change of pay. Choose the right entity of this employee. Once done, you can see the current department, current position, current schedule shows information about the current employee placement in the entity, and the new department, new position, and new schedule can be used to specify the change details as follows. That is, new department, which is by default shows the current department of the employee. Select the department where the employee will work. In the new position field, select the new position of the employee. In the new schedule field, select or create another schedule for the employee. Based on this example, the employee has been shifted from main department to administration and marketing. The position remains same and schedule remains the same. In the comment text box, you can provide any additional information that is relevant to the employment changes. Once the main tab is filled, let's move to the accruals and deduction. This tab is populated automatically from the employment contract of the employee and all the contract changes. You can review the list, change the amount for the list of the accruals or deduction, or mark some accruals or deductions as non-active to indicate that the specific accruals will not be used for the employment contract. Since the change, clear the active checkbox. Then stating the effective date, the new accruals which you will add in this tab will be carried forward for the future documents. If you need to add new accruals or deduction type for this employment contract, kindly refer the video how to create accruals and deduction from the playlist. For this example, I'll change the pay and add a new accrual. The currency column is populated with the currency selected for the benefit in the employment contract and it changes. The GL expense account column shows the default account associated with this accrual or deduction type. You can select another account if needed. The expense item column is populated with the default value from the contract. For the business activity column, select the business activity to which this accrual is related. These parameters will be used for generating journal entries which registers the expenses associated with this employee pay. Once done, let's move to the vacation tab. By default, the tab is populated from the employment contract and its previous changes. To indicate a new change in the employment contract, you can either edit some vacation type or add a new vacation type. Also, you can mark some vacation type as non-applicable to the employment contract just by disabling the option active. If you need to add new vacation type to this employment contract, kindly refer the video how to record employment contract from the playlist. I'll keep the vacation type as before. In the provision tab, like the other tabs, amend the changes required if available, or you can click on add option to add a new provision. To know in detail how to add a provision, kindly refer the video how to create employment contract. End of service provision is available only if enable end of service benefit calculation option is enabled under settings. Like the other tabs, this is also automatically populated with the current data from the end of service tab of the employment contract. Use the expense item and business activity to specify the changes in expense analytics caused by the changes in employment contract. All the previous data will be changed with amended data and will be reflected in the documents to be created in future. That's how you can record the changes in employment contract. Thanks for watching the video.